Hey guys, my name's Ben Howard and today we're out here at Southside Park to film a battle between the PX-3 from Prodigy and the P3X from Discmania. Aside from the names being very similar, I hope you can kind of tell, these discs are extremely similar, being like shallow, beaded putters that are slightly overstable but have a nice amount of glide to both of them. The only real difference I can tell between the two is I believe the P3X is a little bit shallower and has a flatter top, where the PX3 has like a little bit more of a dome to it. It feels a little bit deeper in the hand. Main reason I wanted to try these out is just because both of these discs have been in my bag. I really like this style of disc where it's an overstable throwing putter that's not like a zone clone or anything like that. This is more of like a traditional putter that has been made overstable, whether it's from the bead or whatever. But I do want to see which one of them works better for me. So what I'm going to do is whichever one wins this battle is going to get put in my bag, and the other one's going to get kicked out and given to one of y'all in the comments. Stay tuned to the end of the video where I'll give out the details for the giveaway. But for right now, let's go ahead and get into it. All right, guys, we're on hole one. This one's a par 3, 270 feet. Basket's straight ahead. Well, slightly uphill, I think, but we got a little bit of a headwind, and I really don't think I could get these past like 250 anyway. So I'm really not trying to get to the basket, just seeing how close I can get with both of these. For this one, I'm gonna have to throw it to the right side of the tee pad because this rubber mat or whatever it is basically sheet ice right now. But I'm gonna go with the P3X as my first shot since it's the one in my bag right now. Just give it some Anheuser out of the hand and just see how far we can get out there. Okay. That'll probably be like a circle's edge putt, maybe. All right, for the PX3. Ooh, a little bit more ante out of the hand on that one. Yeah, wow, I didn't really think I could get these to completely turn over. That's surprising. So I did bring my regular putting putters, which I'm going to be using once I'm inside circle 2, but I think from here I'm just outside of circle 2, so I'm still going to be throwing the PX3. Let's see if I can at least just put this under the basket. There we go. So this is where the P3X ended up. Like I said, about the circle's edge, so let's see if we can make this. Start off with a strong birdie. I pulled it. Dang. All right, guys, we're on hole 2. This one's a par 3, about 200 feet, just straight ahead. This one, we've got some branches between us and the basket, so you really want to throw something at this tree on the right and have it fade off of it towards the basket. So that's what I'm going to do with both of them. PX3 or P3X still has the box. Just a little too wide, but oh, that was a good kick. I'll probably putt from there. Ooh, overcorrected, threw it straight to the basket. Oh, got through though. Looks like I'm parked. Oh, pulled it again. Dang it. All right, guys, we're on hole 3, par 3. I think this one's like 180 feet, if I remember correctly. Just straight ahead. See, PX3 got the box on the last hole. So, see if we can ace this one. A little too far wide. It didn't really come back that much either. Huh. Interesting. All right. P3X. Same thing, but do it. Ooh. Almost. Too high? Oh. Somehow right again. Might just be one of those days where if I'm not inside of 15 feet, there's a good chance I'm not making the putt. All right, guys, we're on hole 4. This one's a par 3. Not really too sure of the distance. Probably about the same distance as the last hole, but since we're elevated, it's going to play a little bit shorter. But it's just straight ahead, kind of in the shade of the trees. So I don't know if you can really see in the camera or not. But let's see, P3X got the box on the last hole, so just gonna do the same shot. Throw it out to the right, see if we can get the fade in. I think it's a little too far right. At least this one actually fades. Oh, that was a good skip. I think I'm a little long though. See if the PX-3 will do that same thing it did in the last hole, where it won't fade that much. That's much better. Okay, yeah, I'm definitely getting a lot more right to left movement out of the P3X than I am out of the PX-3. I really made this hard on myself for this video. Oof. All right, guys, we're on hole 5. This one's par 3, about 200 feet once again. This time we're going from left to right, so this would be actually a good chance to try these out on a forehand, which I don't think I've ever thrown either one of these on a forehand before, so this would be interesting. But, all right, P3X first. Ooh, that's very nice. Oh, dang, bad kick. PX-3. Yeah, I got a little bit of turn out of that one and just kind of went dead straight, but both of those held up to the forehand pretty well. There we go. Finally made a putt outside of 15 feet. Nope, off the left. Dang. All right, guys, we're on hole 6. This one's a par 3. I believe this one's about 220 feet, if I remember correctly, just straight ahead. This one will probably be the first hole where I actually have to throw these two on a different shot, because I think the PX-3 I can just throw flat straight at the basket. It'll just kind of push the whole way there and then kind of fade off near the end. But I don't think I can get the P3X to do that. So I'm going to have to put on a touch of anhyzer, see if I can just get it to hold straight. Just like that. Get in the bucket. Come on. Let's go. Yes, finally. Ah. Whew. All right, PX-3. Just a little off the left. Come on. Dang, almost. Oh, that sucked. Well, I think that kind of seals the deal that the P3X is staying in my bag. I've been waiting for so long to get the ace on the channel. It was a legit ace. Thank goodness I finally got it. All right, now that I've calmed down a little bit, now we're on hole 7, another par 3, probably 150 feet, maybe a little bit farther than that. You can see it up here. Biggest thing is we've got to kind of throw something at this group of trees and get it to bend off it to the right and then push straight. So I'll be curious to see if I can give these a little bit of anhyzer through that gap, see if I can get them to kind of just push straight and just slowly bend to the right. P3X. Nope, not enough anhyzer. Just like that, there we go. Oh yeah. Should be parked. I pulled it, but actually worked out. There we go. All right, guys, we're on hole 8. This one's a par 3. I think like maybe 130, 140 feet, give or take. You really just got to decide whether you want to go the forehand route off to the left or the backhand hyzer off to the right. I'm going to try just the backhand hyzer with both of them. Just got to be careful because it's one of those shots where you want the disc to kind of stall and almost come backwards a little bit because of how like tight the trees are around the basket. So let's see what we can do. Yeah, see, that's going to be probably like 30 long. I need more hyzer, a little bit more height. That's better, but I think, yeah, that's going to be long too. Come on. Ah, dang, short. So yeah, those shots ended up not being near as far as I was thinking. I don't know what it was, just like an optical illusion off the tee pad or something, but there we go. Definitely much closer than I was thinking off the tee. All right, guys, we're on hole 9, the final hole of the video. This one's a par 3. I think it's like 150 feet, just straight ahead, slightly tucked off to the left. I think you can kind of see the band, like barely off to the left side. But I'm gonna throw these out to the right, see if I can get them to fade in, and hopefully get another ace. Nah, too low, but that should be parked. Yeah, I think that should be parked. All right, let's get the PX-3 an ace. Nope, inside, but that should be up there for like a 15-foot putt. Whew, that was a good catch. All right, guys, that finished up our round out here. P3X is the winner, which I'm not too surprised about. This has been in my bag for about a month now, so I've got a lot more reps in with it than I have the PX-3. But as you could also tell, I really love the way this thing feels in my hand. It's a little bit shallower than a lot of other overstable throwing putters that I've found, and it just gives me nice, clean releases. Plastic feels amazing, nice amount of grip while still being fairly stiff. And as you could tell, this thing's a lot more overstable than stuff like the PX-3 that's pretty much I would say is the closest thing I've found to it. So if you're looking for like a shallow throwing putter that's really overstable, I couldn't recommend these anymore. And then for the PX-3, this one I do like a lot. And I did bag for a long time, but as you can tell, it's not quite as overstable as I'm looking for out of a throwing putter, at least compared to this one. Well, but it does have a nice amount of overstability to it. And the other nice thing is this has been in production a lot longer, at least compared to the Discmania runs of P3Xs. So you can get these in a lot of different plastics. And while I will say this is deeper than the P3X, this isn't really a super deep putter. I would say it's like a normal throwing putter with a bead on it. So definitely nothing crazy. So I'd recommend trying to find these if you're looking for that glidey, overstable throwing putter, because they're going to be a lot easier to find than the P3Xs too. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much everything. If you want to get into the giveaway, I need you to like and subscribe, and then go down to the comments and tell me what disc in your bag you would replace with the PX-3. And yeah, I'll pick out somebody in the comments on this date. Just make sure you put something in the comments so that way I can get a hold of you, whether it be your Instagram, Facebook, something like that. But yeah, guys, other than that, thank y'all so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and y'all have a good one.